Ho! God, I love this song.
All right. Well, all right. We got the song. We're going to start a new year. It's 2025. And I'm here with Mark and Jeff as we are getting ready to go. And you're going to the first game, right? Against Montana State.
I am.
We are so pumped about this whole season. It's going to be exciting. Now, we have been off air all this last year. We did 3 sessions of Oregon Duck Therapy. We're called Oregon Duck Therapy mainly because we want you to feel good about being an Oregon Duck. When we win, and if we, well, you know what the other side of the coin is. Okay, so, but we want you to feel good. We're going to have fun. We're not like a typical sports talk show thing. You know, we do crazy things. Now, this first one, we may not have crazy things as much. Next week, I'm sure we're going to add some things to it. I do believe that Jeff here, who plays tuba, just might play the Oregon Fight song like he promised last year.
Okay, I'll play on my tuba the Oregon Fight song if we win at the Whiteout. If we win at the Whiteout, it's not that long from now.
Hey, there it is. The gauntlet is down.
Do we have a pen? I'm right.
Yeah, we need him to sign it. We need blood on that one.
They didn't take a contract last time, but this time, because to be really honest, that Ohio State win, I know we won, but it had a little asterisk next to it. We need to go in to Happy Valley, Whiteout, game day is going to be there, same scenario, and we need to win.
All right, so you heard it. Anyway, we Oregon Duck Therapy, we broadcast every Thursday, and we'd love to see you subscribe and make a comment below. If you have questions for Mark or for Jeff, they know so much. They can answer your questions. Just put it in the comments. We'd love to have you guys do that. And subscribe so we know you're with us, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you want to come by, we're also Printer Resource Recycling is where we're filming in the O Cave here. And we do printer repair and service. And if you're in Bend, Oregon, feel free to stop in if you need any help on that area. We also are being sponsored by Jake Steiner. Great place to eat. And
Go Lyle.
if you make a comment, you might win a $25 gift certificate to Jake Steiner, provided by Lyle Hicks. So we do want to encourage you to put a comment down, or you might, we're going to give this away last year, but we didn't get to do it because we got knocked off. We don't want to talk about that. But you could win a Robo Duck, all right, keychain. So again, you got to make a comment this week. Next week, we're going to pick who wins these 2 items, okay?
Sounds good.
You ever eat at Jake's?
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great food.
Great
Big
food.
portions.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to put those down. Let's get going with this year's Ducks Therapy. And I'm Frank. I'm a partner with Mark at Printer Resources, but I've been a Duck fan. When I moved here to Oregon in 1976, I had to pick between the Ducks and the Beavers. But my last name is a Polish Czechoslovakian word for duck. So I became a Duck
There
fan.
you go.
Back when Rich Brooks was the
It was
coach.
in right.
They weren't doing so well, but I was a Duck fan. All right, so
I like your last name. That's a hard one to follow. Well, my last name isn't Duck, but I was a Beaver before a Duck, and I ended up switching over, mainly music-oriented stuff, Oregon State. I couldn't go there. I play tuba. That's another story. But anyway, I ended up
hearing the tuba.
if we beat the Nittany Lions. So let's not don't get the carriage in front of the horse. What the heck? Calm down.
Therapy.
Okay. Anyway, so this is the deal is that I converted over. I do know probably a better history about the Beavs than the Ducks, but I've been a Duck since the Toilet Bowl of 1982. A heck of a year to convert. And I've been going to Austin since then for football, obviously. In fact, we got the Wisconsin game coming up. I've been to many Grateful Dead concerts at Austin. They didn't involve a football, but that'll be down the road where we can get some Grateful Duck stuff going.
Yeah, we got Grateful Duck coming on October 25th. That'll be fun. Okay, Mark, tell us about you.
Yeah, my name is Mark. I've been a Duck fan, I think, since I was born. I have been with them through the years that we just weren't very good. But as of lately, it's been very prideful to be a Duck fan.
It's fun to be a
Yes.
Duck fan. All right. Well, we got a new season. Last
Yes.
year's over. That was an amazing season. We had
It was.
our
It was.
heartbreak.
It was, though.
Let's all take a moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. All right. So, new season. What do you guys think? What's coming up here? What do you think?
I think the Ducks are looking good. There's a lot of expectation on the Ducks. We do have some key players that are already ready to have breakout seasons. Dante Moore is expected to be our quarterback.
Is he?
He is expected to be the primary starter.
Is he?
Yeah. But Austin Novosad is coming up very close to Dante, and he is expected to play in some games.
I've heard there's only 4 returning starters. Is that true, Mark? Or
I believe that.
Yeah?
I believe
Is that true? 4?
I don't know how many. I
You
think.
went to didn't you go to?
Well, this is what I think. I think in the NIL era, I think return is a word for the have-nots that don't have money. The programs that have money, I would say you reload at a rapid pace, and returning isn't really returning. It's just somebody else is stepping in that you may not even know, and they do good stuff.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I'm at. I mean, we're in a different era now. We're not following our freshman to the sophomore. We talked a little bit about that last year. And
It is.
I mean,
It's
really,
different now.
yeah, it's just, I was there for senior night. I think we
That's what I said.
graduated
You graduated
28. I think it was 28. It lasted forever, all the seniors we lost. And so just when you think, okay, this is going to be a little bit of down year, it doesn't work that way. And, I'm happy to say, I feel that we're, right up there with the Bamas, with the Buckeyes, with the Wolverines. I think we're there. I mean, when was, 10 years ago, we would have thought, a 10-win season, right,
Yeah.
would have been great. Now, this era of Ducks, if we only get 10 wins, we think it's a failed season. So we're in a different era. So I wouldn't worry about the fact that we don't have that many returning, because pretty much the kids that we get, the transfers and stuff, they've played a lot of ball before they got to us.
Yeah, and
Mark knows these.
yeah, and like
Share all their names.
well, some of these, somebody like Mackay Hughes, he is a returning running back, but Jaden Lamar is another new player who's supposed to be a big part of the game in the running backs. Wide receiver room is we have Evan Stewart back. He was a big playmaker last year.
I heard he was hurt. Is he hurt?
He is.
We're deep at running back.
Yeah, he is injured, but he is expected to play a little bit this
Okay.
game. Also, Malik Benson, Decorian Moore, they are brand new receivers. Kenyon, how do you pronounce his last name? Siddiq?
Oh, Sadiq.
Sadiq.
Sadiq, is that right, Jeff?
You're talking about the tight end?
Yeah.
He's rocking. Probably one of the fastest kids at fall camp.
Now,
a tight end.
The interesting thing about the Ducks offense is there are a number of pundits that are saying that the Ducks offense could have the best offensive line in all of college football.
Now that's gives whoever the quarterback a lot of joy.
A lot of joy, a lot of time.
It's true.
And we did bring in some new guys. There is a gentleman by the name of Lapani Lalulu, and also Isaiah World. They're supposed to really shore up the whole offensive line, and I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to see the running game go.
Anything else you want to say about the team this year or the coach?
No, I mean, I was pretty hard on Lanny last year while we were on the air, and I mean, you got to look at the record, the recruiting. I think I'll tell you what, I would just not that we don't want to win a national championship before Uncle Phil dies. We all get that, right? Including Uncle Phil. I totally get that. But it's hard to come off a one-loss season and you just think you got to be at that expectations. Everybody's got to remember that you have to win your conference. That's the first thing on the list. You recruit to win the conference, and then win the conference, where that takes you. That's postseason. That's a completely different season, and you carry that momentum. But the first thing is you have to win your conference, and so I wouldn't look past that and get the expectations too high.
Okay, when you look at Lanning, he's in his 4th year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So you always want to get better every year, right? So the first year, 2022, he was 10-3. 2023, he was 12-2. We're talking about the whole season, including the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, what was he? 13 and
No, he's getting better.
So you know what I'm going to predict?
What?
They're going undefeated this year. This is his 4th year. I know I'm ahead of the game. We're supposed to make predictions later, but I'm thinking they're going 14-0 this year.
So you're basically been eating dinner with Neuheisel, Neuter Neuheisel. You're not turning a husky on me, are you? No, Neuter Neuheisel, he predicted them to go undefeated too. I'm glad he's backing us on the national level.
This year?
He did, yeah, for the Ducks to win it all.
Yeah, they're
so
gonna win it all.
nothing
14-0,
against,
baby.
Nothing against Neuheisel. I mean, he's not
statistics show you it's going to happen. 10-3, 12-2, 31, 14-0.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Well, I hope you're right.
Yeah. Well, in order to do that, though, we have to get through the first game.
Okay, let's get to Montana State.
And we've got this is a team, the Bobcats from Montana State. They were extremely good last year. They reloaded actually through the NIL. And they have a transfer student from Stanford who's going to be taking over the quarterback. He's got a huge arm, and he also is a runner. His name is Justin Lamson, and this kid can really wing the ball. Also, Adam Jones is a running back. He was the freshman of the year in their conference last year. He's expected to produce quite a bit this year. They do have a couple guys on the front line. This Fleischman, Titan Fleischman, is looks like he's going to be an All-American. Also on the defensive side, they have a Kenneth Eden, who is a defensive end, and he is the best pass rusher for the Bobcats. So we're gonna see a little bit of a solid performance from Montana State, but I'm just not sure if it will be enough to match the Ducks.
So I'm going to read 5 names: Isaiah, Pancho, Matthew, Alex, and Emmanuel. These are the O-line.
Yeah.
And we got guys in here that are monsters.
Yeah.
And so
expecting big things from the offensive.
So I would say going into this, and I'm not trying to drive with a rearview mirror. However, our first game last year wouldn't have been close if our O-line was healthy.
True.
So
Correct.
I'm happy we just have a healthy O-line, and obviously they're a great O-line. But our first 2 games last year, you guys all know, you watched them.
We struggled.
It was because no protection, no run game. And I think, knock on wood, hopefully after this game we'll be healthy going into the next and the following and the next. But, yeah, the main thing is it's early, stay healthy.
Okay, so let's see what your predictions are. I said I'd go first.
All right.
Prediction for the game. So I'm going to say, are you ready? Oh, no, Mark, you're going first.
I'm going
sorry.
first.
Mark's supposed to be first.
All right. I'm going to say that we play a lot of players, and I'm going to go 48-10. Or 10-14. The Ducks win.
Yeah, 48-10. All right. I actually was close to that. I wrote it down here. You just doing 40. Not quite. 42-17. I think they'll score a couple.
Oh, that was my score.
Oh, no kidding.
Dude.
Well, you got to go at least one thing different.
Huh? Oh, my goodness.
We were thinking the same.
That's exactly the score I was going to do.
I love it, man.
So this means if I get it wrong because you took my score,
wait a minute,
then we both get a pie in the face. You got to think about this. Okay, it's a team effort. Okay.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, so I'm going to go 42.
Okay, 42.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to go one low or one higher.
I'm going to go 15.
Okay.
Oh,
15. Too lower. Okay. So if it gets 42-16, then we have to get a pie in the face. Both.
Yeah. Either way, somebody's going to get a pie in the face. It's usually me. So my track record doesn't speak for itself. I'm being honest. I'm humbled. I mean, so.
But what we're doing is this year we're gonna, whatever the color of the school is, we're gonna mix it into the pie. So you're getting like what's their color? Blue or purple or something?
I think it's blue
What
and
is it?
silver.
Something like that. We're gonna mix it into the pie, and then they'll get that in their face. But I did have a critique. My sister actually said to me after she watched the video of him get the pie in the face, she said, "Can he just wipe his face off afterwards?"
Oh my goodness! I got a bib this time though too. Yeah, we're good.
Hey, but anyway, speaking of pies, one of the things that we've done each in our series, and we're gonna try to actually bring the stuff in down the line, and we're probably gonna get a little song to introduce us, and things are gonna grow in this thing each week in our podcast. So come back next week to see some of the new things we're gonna put into this. This is our first one. We've been on a sabbatical for a long time, but Mark, our man over there, he's our chef. He's our creative cooker, all that stuff. He's going to come up with a meal that you might eat in the place where the team might eat before they play us.
Correct. So we're playing Montana State this year, or the first game. And up in Montana, one of the biggest meats you can get up there is bison. So I suggest we do some bison burgers
Oh, I like
before
it.
the game. Fully loaded, lettuce, tomato, onion, the whole works.
Wow.
And then you finish that off with some huckleberry pie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Now,
Oh my
man, I
goodness,
love
dude! You got.
both of these things
What
are
do you
very,
think? You want
very
some?
large. Very large in Montana. And so we can eat their food as we beat them.
Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so once to the end, I told you that we want to give away this little keychain. So put a comment in down there, and you'll be in. Or you get a $25 gift certificate to Jake Steiner right here in Bend, Oregon. Then you can get a giant burger there, or a giant pancake, or whatever you want there. Good stuff. But you got to put your name down, some kind of comment or question, and please subscribe too, because by subscribing, you're going to build the numbers. We're going to spread it out a little bit better, and tell your friends to join. And if you're in Bend, Oregon, and you want to visit the cave, it's right in our main store. You can come in. You can actually, there's an awesome. You can get your picture sitting right on this couch, and you can. Maybe we should charge $10 a picture.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got to pay you.
That's
$10.
expensive.
Maybe no, forget it. It's for free. You can come here, sit here, and get a fan. And actually, you can get a picture with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So subscribe.
I don't know
all the
if
good
you'd
stuff.
want
Let's-
to.
Okay, we're looking ahead to the a key game or something from the Big Ten season. Are there any good teams in the Big Ten besides the Ducks?
Yeah, there are a number of good teams this year. I mean, Michigan is going to kind of be on the wayside for a little bit. But a lot of people are predicting Penn State this year. A lot of people are predicting Ohio State this year. The Ducks do have a little bit of an easier schedule as far as the Big Ten goes, but it's still, we have some really
Only
difficult
two ranked
games.
teams right now. They play right now.
Right now,
Right.
as it sits.
But will USC and will
Indiana,
Illinois, will any of those become ranked? You think any of those become ranked?
Well,
at the end of
that's
the
what I'm hoping for. Because looking back, in history, remember when we were in the BCS?
year? Yeah.
You wanted each team to be ranked
Yeah.
when you play them.
Right.
I still think, and Lanny is an SEC coach. I know he wants everybody to bring it to the Ducks. He would prefer every team he plays every week to do their best, be ranked.
Yeah.
Right? That's him. He's edgy, right?
Yeah.
He's a defensive coach. You don't want no walk through the park. You want to stay healthy. But I know, I think SC, the hardest part for them, that coach doesn't like an offensive line. He's so lucky Caleb Williams was so big because he's running for his life while he's trying to win the Heisman, right? So, but I do think, like the rankings are, right? They have They have Penn State's number one in the Big Ten.
Big Ten.
And
yeah.
then you got Ohio State, then you got the Ducks, then you got SC. So they are recognizing in conference SC. And so I think SC will be ranked when we play them. That would give us a couple, maybe a couple, right? I mean, it's not a strong schedule.
Yeah, but
No,
Ranking wise, I am not saying this is the problem with our conference being on the Pacific Coast and the East Coast.
About that.
For either team, if you got to travel across the nation for a night game and the time changes, those are games that I would see as possible trap games just because of all the stuff that it brings to the table. And so some of the games that were on paper going to blow them out, I think I would be a little bit more open-minded to what time of night the TV schedules us and how far we have to fly. And again, they got to come out here too, but realistically, we just don't, our home games, we don't have a lot there. There's not, Indiana could be something that could be a little bit close. Wisconsin's definitely not the same Wisconsin team as it was close last year. And again, we traveled out there, but SC and Oregon, they do have some good games. And so, I know we moved on to the Big Ten, but that flavor of those four teams when we play each other, and it's Pac-12 past teams, being UCLA, USC, and the Dogs, the Huskies, those games are going to be elevated just like it was the Pac-12. That is not going to go away.
What's the OSU game going to be like?
I think it's going to be at Autzen. I have a feeling that our little brother Beavers just are going to have a really difficult season this year.
Yeah, the Beavers are wearing the hat over here.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm a Duck, but I am going to be rooting for one kid, Crook County.
Oh, that's right.
Eddie Freoff,
Hey.
Eddie Moss. Go Eddie!
Hey!
I don't want the Bees to win, but Eddie Freoff, you do it, buddy.
Okay,
CC. Go CC.
Okay, so we need to look at their record. Now, I already put the gauntlet down. They're going to be 14-0.
Yeah,
I'm predicting
You
that.
did it.
So I put it down.
Yeah,
I've got to
you did.
keep that.
But it's
You're gonna
12
do
and
14 and 0?
14
12.
So we're going to go apply on this one?
In the
Yep.
12-0
Dude,
in the.
You know what we're going to do on this?
Uh-oh.
A wedding cake.
We.
No, you got to have 3 layers, and we're not
All
taking
the
it
way
off.
up.
You got to be
All the way
thinking
up.
about it. You got to wear it.
It's got to come down.
Maybe you need to come out of a cake if you pull it off.
Hey, don't you love the creativity? Hey, maybe you have an idea what we should do.
That would be
If
better.
you have an idea,
If you have
put
an
it in the
idea,
comments
yes.
what we should do if we're the last place of predicting the things. Okay,
You
All right,
guys be the jury.
Mark is next. What do you think they're going to be in regular season? We're not counting.
Yeah,
postseason.
My feeling on the Ducks, I truly believe that we are going to beat Penn State in that whiteout game over there.
Okay.
But I have a feeling that there's going to be one trap game that we end up falling to.
So you're saying
So I'm saying 11-1.
11-1. Mark's saying. Well, now that only leaves you.
Frank, could you put that sign on the end of the tape as
I will.
pick it up, hold it up, because you did that last time. Now you're big
All right.
throwing audibles at me.
Thank you. That's why we like having him here. He's a good man.
I don't know.
All right.
But
Okay.
What do you say?
We're not going to lose to the Beavs, so I'm not going there.
Okay.
So when you guys want to find out where I live to throw eggs at my house, don't get pissed. I got us going 10-2.
Oh,
And still making the playoffs, and still making the Big Ten championship game.
So we got.
And this is only regular season we're talking about. But I got us 2 losses and still making it to the conference championship game in the playoffs.
So next week, we're going to get the pie in the face with the color of the Bobcats, whatever their mascot is.
And you
Purple.
stole my score, so there's a little bit of asperus next to
I did not steal a
You
score.
did.
You are just playing follow the leader.
Okay. What do you think? Look at that. No respect.
No respect. So that's going to be for the pod next week. But at the end of the year, we need to come up with what we're going to do with the person that has the worst record. That the bad thing about this is if they go even worse, like
They're not going to go worse.
like that, then
They're not going to go. I'm not
I'm gonna
saying
get
go
it
worse.
anyway.
I'm thinking.
I'm
I'll tell
set
you
up
what.
for failure.
I'll tell you what. I'm
All right.
thinking
Let's
the
do it.
whiteout That's a good loss early in the season, and I think
No.
that there's going to be a trap game, and there's a little bit going on with that. I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong.
All right. So let's end it with this, or not end it with this. Okay. Did you want to talk about any big game real
Well,
quick?
yeah, we do.
We have Texas, Ohio
The
State.
first time, really, this is really happening in college football. This first weekend, actually, we got a number of games
4 big games.
that are really
4
big.
top 10 matchups, first time ever in history.
We got the morning game on Fox, which is Texas and Ohio State. Then we got the afternoon game on ABC, and that's Alabama and Florida State. Of course, Montana State and Oregon will be on most likely the Big Ten network.
What time's the game on Saturday?
1 o'clock.
1
1
o'clock
o'clock.
Pacific Standard?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Montana.
in the evening at 4:30 on ABC, we also have LSU and Clemson. I mean, this is a real good first week of football. And I did want to throw in one more game. It's at 7:30 on ESPN, and that's our little brother Beavers. OSU Beavers are playing California at home. Last year, California smoked them. So hopefully the Beavers can actually get a better start to the season this year.
All right. Well,
And go Eddie Freehoff. Go
Yes.
Crook County.
all right. So we are excited about the year. Like I said, we're going to be adding some things, and we got the Pie in the Face stuff going on. We've got music going on that we don't have here today. We've got a tuba player coming in to play for us.
If we win.
We're going to be possibly writing some songs that we're going to preview here that have to do with each of the games that are coming up. We've got guests coming. Actually, I was talking to Lyle today. He has a couple ducks he wanted to bring in, ex-ducks, and have them come visit.
Nice.
We're going to try to have. Is your lady that you're talking to want to come?
The coffee shop lady?
Yeah, coffee shop. He's got a coffee shop lady that wants to be.
Well, it's where it's right by where we're at right now. There's a coffee shop. They're really nice girls. One of them happens to be an avid Duck fan. We'll see on that one.
So we're going to work on having a guest appearance probably every week. I think next week we might have Lyle from Jake Steiner. So he'll be here for a moment and give us his insights. He's actually going to the Montana State game. So and he might bring his younger protege Jasper in for a moment too, which would really pick this place up, I'll tell you. Anyway, all right, so I think that's it. Anything else we want to say?
Go Ducks!
Go Ducks!
Go Ducks! Oh!